Alright, so welcome to a update live checkup vlog. This time, before I get into anything, I want to actually just roll back kind of like 40 videos or so of B-roll that I've just accumulated. Most of them from last year, but some of them from this year, and I'll just kind of do a little voice over it. Alright, so let's go through a summary of what I've just been up to since the 8th of December 2024 all the way to the 14th of January. First things first, my school license unfortunately cancelled as I used a lot of tools. I lost access to that stuff, which I will kind of talk about throughout this video. I've been practicing my driving, so I took a few bits of B-roll around McDonald's in Elizabeth, the train station, the nice mural. No, fuck it, I have some freedom, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I walked all the way to cash converters, and pretty much I just started looking and snooping around the store. If you guys do not know, in Australia, cash converters is a place for like secondhand goods and whatnot, and I'm looking at cameras, jewelry, watches, scooters. I really honestly want an electric scooter. I don't want to, buy a car or something like that. Everything's around me. I can just get a scooter, weights, bowling balls, really assortment of things. There was even a telescope, some monitors as well, some antique wear, spotted some drones, some mics, golf putters and drivers, these driving cool things, and also this Ferrari steering wheel, UGG slippers. I would have bought them, but they are just not my size. Some keyboards, some laptops, more monitors, some boxing gloves, and that skipping rope. I actually bought that. I believe it was like $1.50 or something like that. I think I was in there for like a whole hour and all I bought was pretty much a skipping rope and walked back. Next scene, we had the monthly call with Aman for the end of the year. The next day I was back, and this time I went over to the Elizabeth shopping center. Now I'm in JB Hi-Fi looking at keyboard, gaming equipment. I also found this massive Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. It is ridiculously big. As you can see, I'm trying to play Asphalt 9. You can see it's just knocking into the other iPad. I just found that so funny while I was trying it out. I don't know why they made it. I also looked at some more practical stuff, some USBs. I saw this Logitech Lytra Glow, and honestly this is actually something I would genuinely buy down the line if it makes sense. I also looked at some scooters. Again, I'm genuinely looking to buy a scooter when I have the money, and I'm going around whipping around by myself. It's quick and easy and it's efficient, it won't cost fuel, etc. Finally, I looked at some Macs. Super expensive, iPads as well, drawing on it. After my little run-in, I went to Rebel Sports Center. Lots of basketballs, lots of clothing, lots of sports gear, etc. Looking at the shoes, looking at some of the sneakers, saying hi to you guys in the mirror, playing with the punching bags, practicing my boxing for a little bit. And then now we get back to home, where I am watching one of the episodes from The One Thing, an event for personal branding. As you can see there, I'm taking notes on my Remarkable. Hopping into another call. This is the first week call on prospecting within the 4-figure deals challenge. That is the DL Black Friday offer. And then afterwards we had a Q&A where me and a few others were able to speak with Iman, ask some questions, and it was just all nice. To finally top it off, I watched the last episode premiere for the One Thing event, where pretty much Iman wrapped it up and essentially revealed his promotional offer for the beta launch of Monetize, the personal branding software suite with beta access to Synthesis AI. And finally, for the cherry on top, the education, which he now sells for free along with his software, the personal branding blueprint, to teach you the full 5-step system of starting a micro personal brand and then monetizing it with your own digital product. Alright, so firstly, I got another 12 crate of San Pellegrino. This is pretty much just a staple and pretty much the water I exclusively enjoy and actually drink. I don't stay hydrated very often, and I just think plain normal water, even if it's chilled, is just so boring. And every time I just drink San Pellegrino, I actually stay hydrated. I actually remember to stay hydrated, and I'm incentivized to do so. So that's one thing. Next thing is I got another bottle. So very simple. This is Eden Vale Shiraz. So this is a Shiraz wine. It also has 0 alcohol. It says right here, alcohol removed. So again, following the same lines. And this will be the next visible win that I will have. Maybe next month, or if not, next 2 months. Totally fine. But this will be my next visible win. Now, once we have gotten all the very basic general stuff out of the way, I wasn't trying to flex or anything. I just wanted to show you what I got within the month's time. So I got a 12th crate of San Pellegrino and a new bottle to celebrate and continue, of course, the tradition on this channel, which is reaching and slowly, incrementally getting there to my first $1,000. And currently, I'm doing it quite passively through affiliate marketing. It's been a blessing, and it's been the gift that keeps on giving. And on that note, actually, Digital Launchpad featured my win. So if you go to Instagram, and I will also kind of leave the link to it just to share with you guys, but I posted the win and deal, and hoping that they would feature it in, on their Instagram profile, and they did, which is great. I just thought that was a sweet moment. I actually didn't realize until someone told me that they found me via that win, and I was a little bit surprised as well. So again, I'll put it up on here regardless, but yeah, just really cool that they featured my win, and I hope that they continue to do so, and also eventually get on an interview. So maybe I just need to put my head down and just build some value in myself and build some proper results before I get on an interview, and then I talk to you guys about that as well. That is one thing. The next thing is that I got my license. So my license card is on the back of my phone, but here's me showing the keys, couple keychains here and there. Think road safety. I just put some random stuff on here. P's and Street Smart High. I think one of the events I went to while I was in school. But I might as well go outside and actually show you the car. And by the way, it isn't anything fancy. It's just a Subaru Impreza from like 2006. But I figured, why not just show you guys, because it's pretty much the car I will be driving probably for the year, until maybe I get my own car or I get an electric scooter. Right, so I'm walking to it. First of all, before I show you guys this car, I share this with my sibling, and yeah, she'll probably be using the car for most of the time. Right, so this is the car. Just kidding. This is actually the car that I am driving. This is a Subaru Impreza. This is actually the car I'm going to be driving. It isn't perfect. The ceiling here is broken. This is a very old car. Again, this is from 2016. So as you can see, the paint is fading off. If you come inside, it's not great, and it's also super fucking hot. There's these red leather seats all the way down. I put this over it, which is the memory foam, actually the same one that I use for my chair. I kind of just put it over it because it's more comfortable. But as you can see, this isn't perfect. This cover is coming off. This tail light used to be broken, and there's also a dent right here to kind of show you that this tail light was broken, but it got fixed. As you can see, again, paint faded. I'm not too sure what it is, but clearly there's been some damage, some wear and tear, some little rust here. Again, this is an old car. This used to be my mum's car. The wheels here is I've no idea what this is or what this metal stuff is, but it's there. This car is just my mom's old car. As you can see here, there's even more damage just right along the side. I can't really push it in. It's like that. It is just very, very old, from 2006, something like that. Again, Subaru Impreza 2006. If you want to search it up, this is what it is, and that is super dirty. This brake is just absolutely fried and worn down. Right now it's summer. It is fucking hot. It's like 30 degrees today, and everything is just hot, and everything in here is definitely not clean in the slightest. There I am. Hello. So here's the dashboard. Pretty simple. It's a car. Yeah, nothing impressive or fancy here. And honestly, I don't really go out anyway, so even though I'm showing you this car, I'm probably not going to really go around. I don't really have much where to go. Like, I could go and run in the morning, but it would just like be driving down for like 5 minutes and then going for a 30-minute jog and then coming back. Or it would be just like, I don't know, going to Subway, going to, I don't know, maybe have a coffee with a friend. Other than that, I wouldn't do much else than that. So that's it. That's the car. I hope you are impressed. It's not impressive whatsoever. It's a shit box. Without any other way to describe it. I just don't really care. Again, for me, I just want to get from A to B, and that's pretty much it. And I'm happy with that. So yeah, honestly, no predispositions or opinions about this car. Just it's definitely not gonna be my last car, that's for sure. Jesus, I am sweating from that. Let's go ahead and get back inside. Yeah, there you go. That is a little tour of my first shared car. Anyways, aside from that, I also reached halfway in terms of making money online. When I speak about this, I talk about AUD, in AUD, Australian dollars. So I've now crossed halfway in making my first $1,000 online. Technically a third way there if we're counting it in USD. We've now officially made $500 online AUD, 300 USD, also 500 AUD in USD. Yeah, just pop it on the screen, pop it up right here. The win, PayPal's, all the proof. The proof is in the pudding. And yeah, there we go. That was probably my biggest payout, or one of my top payouts for 2024. Actually 2025, because it happened a few days ago already now. Of course, as tradition, I got the Wolf Blast Zero Sparkling Cuvée. At this point, I drank like multiple cuvées. I kind of understand how this is going to taste. Of course, I'm grateful for DL and whatnot, but we just got to keep moving on, keep moving forward, and keep pushing every single month. As tradition, I got my flute glass, I got the bottle. Let's go ahead and celebrate. There we go. This is the first bottle for 2025. A good start. So, there we go. Cheers to $500 online, crossing halfway to my first K. This has honestly been quite a steady ride, and honestly, you know by now, I don't actually expect to make my main income through affiliate marketing whatsoever. It's just something on the side, which is through circumstance and timing and luck. I've been able to be very blessed to be endorsed for Digital Launchpad. Yeah, cheers. So yeah, same old. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this drink with some watermelon. I got some leftover right there while I was recording, and enjoy this, hydrate myself with this, and I'm gonna go ahead and start editing for this work blog. So from the voiceover, remember when I said about my school license deactivating? Well, let me show you what has happened and how I have adjusted in between in order to continue on content creation and just my work in general. So there you go. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I've moved over to DaVinci. In fact, I've only moved over about a week ago. And yeah, it's been quite a learning curve. In fact, honestly, right now, I am just learning it right now. I would much rather prefer Premiere Pro back. It's just so much more intuitive than this. If any of you guys edit with DaVinci, I don't know how you do it, but Premiere Pro is just better. It's a mess, but I'm working through it. And then in terms of my school license, as in Microsoft, pretty much what I use now is I just use Microsoft 365, the browser version. Nothing's really changed too much. I can still view documents in Word app, the Excel app, PowerPoint app. I just can't edit anything. If I want to do that, I'll just have to go over to Google Sheets, Google Slides, Microsoft 365, PowerPoint, Word, Excel. So all the functionality is still there. I can still use my budget and whatnot. Just it's a little bit annoying with images. That's the only issue I've had. Other than that, work is still good, and operations is stable.